Will Southampton claim their second Premier League victory this season, or will Chelsea bag another 3 points? Watch until the end of this match preview to hear all of my thoughts on Chelsea's upcoming fixture against Southampton. Hello people, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. This is my Southampton vs Chelsea preview for the game which will be taking place tomorrow in the Premier League at St Mary's, with kickoff being at 2:15 PM UK time. So what I'm going to do for you guys in terms of this preview is that firstly I'm going to give you some team news concerning both sides, which I gathered from Sky Sports and not the press conference. Secondly, I'm going to give you my lineup, which will be broken down into the formation if necessary, and then the personnel. And then lastly, I'm going to give you some predictions of mine and Paul Merson's. So without further ado, let's get into this match preview. Right, getting into the team news and starting off with Southampton, as they are the home side for tomorrow's game. They do have two key players who have returned to first team training, and they are Moy Elyounoussi and Shane Long. That's all from the Southampton side. Now for the Chelsea side. There were a lot of first team players missing for the game on Thursday against VDFC in the Europa League group stage. So the key players who are expected to return for tomorrow's game are Cesar Azpilicueta, David Luiz, Antonio Rudiger, Marcos Alonso, Olivier Giroud and Jorginho. That's all for the team news. Now for my lineup, and starting off with the formation, I've gone with a 4-3-3 with that deep line playmaker involved, as that is Mauricio Sarri's preferred formation. Now getting into the personnel, I do expect many changes to be made to the lineup which started against VDFC on Thursday. So getting into the personnel and where each player will play, I've gone with Kepa in goal. I've gone with a back four from right to left of Cesar Azpilicueta at right back, a centre back pairing of David Luiz and Antonio Rudiger, with Marcos Alonso at left back. And in the midfield three, I've gone with Jorginho in that deep line playmaker role, with Mateo Kovacic and N'Golo Kante just ahead of him. Now on the right hand side of the front three, I've decided to go with Pedro and not Willian, as I believe that Pedro has been playing well. He has been playing really well this season, and I thought that he had a better game against VDFC than Willian did before the goal was scored, because at that time Pedro was taken off the pitch for Eden Hazard. But yes, I've gone with Pedro on the right hand side. Now on the left hand side, I've gone with Eden Hazard. Do I really need to explain why I've gone with him? No, I don't. Now up top, I've gone with Alvaro Morata, as I firmly believe that this is the right time for him to build a goal scoring record, or a goal scoring run, shall I say. To recap, I've gone with Kepa in goal. I've gone with a back four of Cesar Azpilicueta at right back, with David Luiz and Antonio Rudiger in occupying the centre back positions, and Marcos Alonso at left back. Now in the midfield three, I've gone with Jorginho in that deep line playmaker role, with Mateo Kovacic and N'Golo Kante just ahead of him. And in the front three, I've gone with Pedro on the right hand side, Eden Hazard on the left hand side, and Alvaro Morata up top. That's my lineup for you. Now to conclude this match preview, I am going to give you my score prediction along with Paul Merson's score prediction and some of Google's probabilities for tomorrow's game. Now starting off with Paul Merson's prediction, he has gone with a 3-1 Chelsea win, as he believes that Eden Hazard will be too much for Southampton, and he also believes that Chelsea will have the edge over Southampton because of the fact that they were able to rest players in midweek against VDFC in the Europa League. Now I agree with that, but not completely. I do agree with the fact that we may have an edge over Southampton because of the fact that we have Eden Hazard on form and the fact that we've rested players in midweek. But where I don't completely agree is the fact that we have such a poor record in away games in the Premier League, especially when they're played after we play a European game in midweek. I hope I explained that well. But yes, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that isn't allowing me to agree with Paul Merson's statement completely. Otherwise, I do agree with what he's saying. Now, getting into Google's probabilities, they have gone with an 18% chance of Southampton winning, and a 58% chance of Chelsea winning, and a 24% chance of a draw. Interesting. They have gone with Chelsea as the favourites, for those of you who don't know. Now to completely finish this video, I'm going to give you my score prediction, and that is a 3-1 Chelsea win. I do agree with Paul Merson's score prediction, as I believe that Chelsea will be far too much for Southampton overall, and that they'll have far too much firepower. And I also believe that we'll win 3-1 because Chelsea just don't want to draw 3 Premier League games in a row. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all very soon for my 7 favourite goals against Southampton, and then my 4 things in which Chelsea need to do against Southampton. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all very soon. Come on, you Blues, and